All right, welcome everybody. We got some interesting information on videos. This is Lance Luke and Martin Pea, part of the Ask the Marketing Expert series. Today's topic, today's webinar is on video marketing. So the question is, got video? But before we get into that, today is couple of national days. For one is National Get to Know Your Customer Day. And if you're a small business owner or entrepreneur, hopefully you have customers, and it's good to get to know more about your customers, not only like what they're buying from you as far as products or services, but also what are their hobbies, other interests, and so forth to, make it more personal. And then it's also National Fortune Cookie Day and National Lollipop Day. So if you went to the movies lately, I know the latest movies out are Mission Impossible and Barbie and this atomic bomb movie, Oppenheimer or something like that. But think about it. What's a movie? A movie is actually a video of a script or from a book, right? So as it relates to your business, if you don't have videos playing, you're not in the big league, okay? And you don't have to spend millions of dollars creating videos or short movies and that kind of thing. It could be done relatively easy and cheap, inexpensively, and it doesn't have to be painstaking. It could be done fairly fast. So I'm going to let you know what we're talking about soon. But let me, this webinar is presented by Expert Media Management, which is a digital marketing consulting company. That's probably the only commercial that I give you today. Lance Luke and Martin Pea, we're national marketing experts. And why do we do this? We do these series to help small business owners and entrepreneurs build, manage, and market online. As I mentioned before, this is part of Ask the Expert series. Today's topic is 50 video ideas for small business promotion. And we're very generous. We're not only giving you 10 ideas or 20, we're actually giving you 50 video ideas. If you use just one or two, that may help you. So like it helped us. Let me get started. Making promo videos cheap. Here's an example of a company called Canva, and they have their own video, and you can see the video on social media. And a lot of companies do their own videos. Just think of it as a video is like a TV commercial. That's basically all it is. But of course, if you watch TV, they spent thousands of dollars creating the commercial, whether it's 30 minutes, 30 seconds or 1 minute. A lot of money goes into production and all that. So I'll show you a way to do it cheap when you don't have to spend all that money. There's different types of videos, and I'll be going through the various types. There's a sports video. You can see a basketball player. There's an interview. It could be a documentary. You could have a video, sort of like a cartoon kind of situation. Some top video ideas. A lot of fashion, makeup, accessories, and all that. They're doing all videos, and that's a commercial. Are they playing these on national TV? Maybe, maybe not. Some who aren't playing the videos on national TV, guess what? They're playing it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and the list goes on. There's different social media platforms. There's a whole bunch, and all of them have text, have images, and now they're getting into video. YouTube is huge. Why? Because people like to watch videos. Okay, so what other kind of videos are out there? For example, there's explainer type videos or how to do something, how to bake a cake, how to tie a lure so you can catch a fish. There's also product demo videos. You have a new toaster oven. There's a video on how to use it. There's also brand promotion videos or training videos. If you have a big company, sometimes there's videos that are made to train different workers. Or if you're a small business owner, you might make training videos to train your customers on how to do things. Say you're a physical therapist, you might make videos on how to stretch every morning, or how to do different yoga positions. There's a whole bunch of ideas. And then also another type of video is customer or client testimonials, right? If you have some raving fans that are customers that always go to your restaurant or always want to use your services, they might be interested in doing a short 10-second, 20-second video to help promote your business. So, don't eliminate that idea. So just come up with different types of ideas. So, here's another screenshot, a guy using cologne, okay, dressed up, coat and tie. That's another video. I got still more video ideas for you, even more video ideas. Guy on a bike. There's a 50% off sale. Use your card. If you're a nonprofit organization, if you look for volunteers, you can do a video. If you are looking at promoting your nonprofit, for example, let's talk about the Humane Society. They're there to protect animals, and they do videos on how to care for your cat or dog, things like that. So, I mean, it's wide open. And what's better than a video, right? In the past, you have a static website, a static social media post, then you have an image, right? Oh, well, there's a nice picture of a rainbow and whatever the text is. But people are watching more videos now. They want to see more videos rather than still images. Why do you think a platform like TikTok took off? Because people are interested in watching videos, even if it's, short. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty, the 50 video ideas for small business promotion. And I'm going to have a lot of slides here because each one probably has about 5 types of videos in it, but we'll go down the list and we won't miss any. How about the behind the scenes look? If whatever company you have and whatever you're doing, a behind the scenes video is pretty interesting. For people who don't know, let's take a cooking show. There's a lot of people interested in eating, okay, but also in what's behind the scenes. How does the cooks prepare? How do they make, this kind of Jack Daniel's steak or barbecue chicken or whatever? So a video would be, in the back, right? I call it backstage of a restaurant. It's actually in the kitchen, showing how they prep the food, make the food. If it's outdoors, how to do the holy chicken from scratch kind of thing. Okay, so those are always very, very interesting. Also testimonials, like I mentioned before. You have people that rave about your company, like, oh, I had a flat tire, I took it in, and they repaired it, for free. Well, why is it for free? Because I bought the tires from them 5 years ago, and that's part of their promotion. Wow, that's very nice. Tutorial video, how to play guitar or ukulele, you know, and the videos could be either free or it could be you charge for it. But basically, the videos I'm talking about for promotion is you're not charging anybody to watch it. It's all free. How about day in the life video? I thought about that. What is that anyway? Well, it's somebody following you throughout the day to document what things you do in your line of business. And I thought about doing that for myself. And one of my jobs is a construction manager. So I go around to job sites and do inspections and all that. So I thought if somebody, a video person, followed me around during the day and just observe what I did, I think that would be interesting to people who are interested. It would be boring for people who don't care about it, but that's another way. And whatever business you're in, if you're an auto mechanic and you're doing a video of how you change oil, that could be interesting too, right? How about a Q&A session? Basically, it's called AMA, Ask Me Anything, okay? And the Q&A session would be you sit down with somebody. It's sort of like a news reporter interviewing you over a certain topic. That's always pretty interesting. There's actually TV shows where they do that. And there's various news stations that have these types where, you're operating an orchid farm and tell us about your orchid farm. When do you harvest the orchids? What happens if there's insects? What do you do? What kind of fertilizer do you use? What happens when you have to cut the flowers? Where does it go? Who do you ship it to? Or do you truck it to, local florist? Those kind of things, believe it or not, are interesting. And but people who are interested in going to watch it. Of course, the people who aren't, they're going to watch something else, right? But you do it to promote your business. Okay, another type is a virtual tour where you may have an open house. Say you're a realtor selling a house, you take a tour of the house and hopefully it's staged right. It's nicely furnished. There's no clutter, no junk, no crap lying around. And you do a nice video tour and you post it on your website as your listing. And that's good because then people don't have to drive or make an appointment to go see the house. They can just look at it on the video on a virtual tour. And there's a lot of those things going on now, especially for out of town buyers, right? They log on and they can see 360, look in each room and all that. And then if they're really interested, then they can actually make an appointment to go see the property in person. Other type of video is the employee spotlight. If you're a bigger company, you want to feature one of your employees and what they do, that's another good video too. Comparison video, you're comparing your company with another similar company, or comparing the product that you're selling versus a similar product. That's also a video. Fun challenges video. Maybe you have games or quizzes or things like that. And it's it's like a game. Okay? Nonprofits, charitable initiatives. What does that mean? Well, like I mentioned before, Humane Society or any kind of nonprofit, you're running a church, let's say, you want to do videos to promote to get more church members. And then you want to do another video or a series for fundraising. We need to add on another, classroom to our school that's connected to the church. We have to fundraise. So you do a video, specifically for that. And your target audience, of course, is going to be your church members, but don't you want other people from the public who don't go to the church, donate. That's a possibility also. Live streaming events. This is used a lot for music gigs, concerts, and even gigs at nightclubs and all that. Live stream, and it doesn't have to be live streaming for 3 whole hours. It could be small video clips, and guess what? That's used to promote for the next event. So you have a group, local group in Hawaii, and I know some of you attending the webinar are in different states in the United States, even international, different countries, but we're broadcasting in Hawaii and in Honolulu. There's a lot of good music groups. There's one group called Pocket, which I know several of the musicians in that group, and what they do is do live streaming some clips, or maybe they have some people who attend the event and they do video clips. And then what happens when this group says, okay, we're playing next month at this certain place, and they show the video clip of on stage, the musicians on stage performing, and then they show the dance floor, people dancing, and that's like huge promotion, because it's like you're actually there, watching the group, listening to the group, seeing all these dancers have fun. And so that's how that group uses their own video to promote, right? So I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. Unique product uses is another one. You have a certain product and it's different. Well, what can that product be used for, right? So you want to demonstrate that. How about industry expert interviews? If you're not an industry expert, at least you can try to be one and get interviewed. If you don't get interviewed by like the news or other people in the media, you can actually have somebody interview you and save that video, and you could title it baking expert, or your own local cooking show, or whatever, right? Don't think that you cannot do it. And just because someone else did it or has it running, don't think that you cannot do the same thing, because there's no law that says you can't have 2 cooking shows going on at the same time, or home improvement, do-it-yourself shows, right? There's always room for more. Okay. Next, you have another video, meet the team. You have a team of people that work in your office or work at your company. Let's say you're a roofing company. Okay, so you do a video, you interview the company owner, you interview the person that is in the office taking orders, you interview the foreman, truck driver, you interview a couple of workers who are actually on the roof, and you have a video that you can use for promoting your company. Now, a lot of people, they want to be on the video, and some that don't, well, they're camera shy. Oh, they don't have to be on the video. But believe it or not, when you go ask around, you get people raising their hand. Yeah, pick me. I want to be on the video, because they can see themselves on social media. Or if you're going to use the video for a TV ad, they become a celebrity too. Hey, I saw you on a commercial. You're on top of the roof talking. Oh, okay, good. And then the next one is special offers, right? Do you have any special offers today? You have discounted products, or you're giving 10% off on your chiropractic care or massage therapy or whatever. You do a video for that. Okay, that always helps. How many small business owners are not doing any kind of video? Okay, a lot, right? More business owners are not doing videos than those that are. How do we know that? Well, go to social media, right, and look to see who's doing videos. A lot of small business owners aren't even posting stuff. Okay, how about a time-lapse video? take a shot of, here's what we're doing in the morning, and then another shot of the afternoon. I mean, that goes a long way. You know, for my construction management industry, time-lapse videos are pretty cool because we could show a building being built going up, or we could see part of a roof that's leaking, and then the next series of clips show repairs going on, and now voila, the roof is good as new. Okay. How about a sneak peek video? You've been telling everybody something big's coming up, and then you do a video. You know, don't show them everything, just do a short video of what's happening or what they're going to look for. Maybe a wrap box that looks like a birthday present. Can you guess what's inside? Because that's a new product that we're rolling out, something like that. How about interactive demonstrations? When you go to these food and product show, there's a guy selling knives all the time and doing the demonstration on how many carrots he can cut, how sharp the knife is, all that kind of thing. It's live. He's doing it live, but he can also do a video of it, right? And then when the show's over, he can keep showing the same video on social media or on the website. Okay. How about a company mission? Do a video and tell everybody what your company mission is, what your brand is, what the name of the company is, what you stand for, right? It's a company mission, but it could be a company vision. What is your slogan? How about another video? Happy employees. If you don't have any happy employees, then scrap that video idea. But if you do have happy employees that like to work for your company, that enjoy working, and you know, they've been working with you for 20 years or whatever, interview them, right? And that's going to come across good, because then you're going to look good. The employee is actually helping to promote your company, how good a company is. How about celebrity endorsements? If you don't know any celebrities, well, unless you're willing to pay thousands of dollars, that you might scrap that. But locally in your area, if you reach out to these people, they might do it, right? They may not be on the A list or B list. They could be C, but people do know who they are. Maybe they're willing to say something good about your company, your product or service, or maybe they actually use your product, right? Or you know, seen you and got some kind of auto repair or chiropractic care or something like that. They'd be willing to say something, right? Even if they don't want to be on video, if they just give you a letter or email saying, hey, you know, thanks a lot. You know, my neck was bothering me. I came in and you did some adjustments, and you know, I feel good. Even something like that would be good. Of course, you got to get their permission, right? How about a day in the life of a customer? I mentioned day in the life of yourself, but why don't you reverse it, turn it around? Day in life of a customer, what the customer does, you know, every day. Well, not every day, but during that day, maybe an 8-hour period, 6-hour period, or whatever. Okay. Sustainability efforts depends on what kind of market you're in. If you're into saving the environment and all that, video about protecting the land and environment, that could be helpful. How about an inspirational story? If you're a church, that would be good. If you're not, you could still do inspiration videos, and it doesn't have to be that long. How about educational videos? What I do in my line of work is I don't necessarily sell. I don't do a sales pitch. What I do is I educate. By educating your clients, your customers, you're by just the virtue of educating them and being the one that's knowledgeable, right? And being the expert, they're going to look to you as the expert, and without selling anything, eventually they're going to go to you and say, hey, I have this issue. I've seen your videos, and I know, you know, you could possibly help. Okay, so That's my method to the madness. If you want to know the secret of, it's not a sales pitch. It's basically throwing information out to them. Become the Wikipedia of your own business, basically. And then eventually people are going to be lining up to want to talk to you. Say, hey, I think you can help, or I need your help. Explainer videos, like I talked to you before. How about positive reviews, right? Same thing as testimonials. You get people to say for 10 seconds, how they like to come to your restaurant because of the service, because they like the food, those kind of things. Okay. Virtual reality tours. Well, I mentioned about the real estate open house kind of thing, but you can do that with your own business. Doesn't, if you're any kind of service provider, and you don't have to be a realtor, you could do a virtual reality tour of your own office, right? Your own office, whatever you do, accounting, or let's say you're into massage therapy. You do a little video of your studio, right? Your massage place, and how good it looks and all that. Play some relaxing massage background music, have little candles and all that, do a short video. I mean, that would go a long way. Next is we have infographics or animation. Now, you probably can't do that on your own. You're going to need help, but that's another way to attract and do your marketing for video promotion. Community involvement. There's a lot of different community service and people get involved, picking trash up at a park, cleaning the beach, right? And they videotape it. A lot of times it's on the news, but it doesn't have to be. You could have somebody videotape your volunteers, and maybe they're picking up trash or planting trees on the mountain, and then interview them after, right? And then follow up later. Maybe if it's planting trees, go back 3 months later and take another short video of the trees growing. Cleaning the park, cleaning the beach. Of course, you're going to take a before and after, and it's going to look clean. A recent video I saw was the Alawai Canal. You know how polluted that is, and people are making these Genki balls, and there's been newscasts and videos about that, and hopefully soon that canal will be clean. Cross promotion. If you're doing work with a related business, okay, and if you're a small business owner, don't just stay in your own shell and not interact or communicate or kind of talk to other businesses. Don't feel that because they're competition, you don't want to talk to them, right? So you do cross promotion. You look at who else you can network with or do business with, and cross promote, do a joint video together or something like that, right? If you need ideas, reach out, we can give you a whole bunch. Company culture, that's like a company video of what you guys stand for and all that. Interactive contests, kind of mentioned fun games. Before and after video, that's another one. Diversity and inclusion. You might be interested in expanding the horizons and being a company that does not discriminate to anybody or anything, and that might go a long way. Company milestone. Your company has been in business, but it won an award or two, or it got recognized, right? So that would go a long way, because if your company says, I won this award for this, or I was recognized for doing this, you could say that you're award-winning company. It doesn't matter what the award is for, right? It's just a recognition. Promote. You got to promote yourself, right? That's the key. And even if you're shy or you don't want to toot your own horn, that's not going to cut it, right? Because look, how do you think these big businesses promote? they toot their horn every single day, buy our beer, buy our makeup product, or hey, we have a new movie coming out. It's called Barbie. I think you should go see it, right? So these guys are shouting messages out all the time to us. So why can't you do the same thing, right? So awards and recognitions, another good video. Client spotlight, pick a client, spotlight that client. If let's say you're a business consultant and you help the client and they're chocolate, they make chocolates and sell it, right, locally, and you help them. Feature that client in your video. That helps not only you as a business consultant, it helps the client too get promotion, right? Mini documentary. Well, that's sort of like a little story. And when I say mini, it's not like a 4-part series that you have to watch on Netflix or anything. It could be a 30-minute kind of deal, right? Customer testimonials, as I mentioned before, that's another way. Product unboxing. This is an interesting one. You buy a blanket, let's say, and then you show a video of you, or the box. Oh, I just got this box today, and I wonder what's in it. And then you open the box and you show everybody, the product. In this case, it's like a blanket or something, right? And you could do that with anything. It doesn't have to be someone else's product. You can even do that with, let's see, I'm going to deviate a little bit. I actually was an executive producer of a movie that won a Webby Award. A Webby Award is for this documentary movie, and they shipped my trophy in a box, and I didn't open the box yet. So I took a picture of the box and I posted it on Facebook, and I said, what do you think is in it? And that's just, getting people to get involved. I don't think I'm going to do a video of me opening the box, but I'll probably do a video later of what's inside the box. Okay. Another one is funny skits. Doesn't have to be long, could be very short, and interesting. Industry trends. Okay, what's happening in your industry, right? It's good because when you do the video, then people go, oh, not only is the guy selling donuts, he's familiar with what's happening with the donut industry nationally, or what's happening with the coffee industry, kind of thing. So he may want to do that. Infotainment, basically it's just an entertaining type of video. DIY, do it yourself, or how-to videos, like I mentioned before. That could be interesting. How about a personal story? It doesn't even have to be anything related to your business, right? It could be, hey guys, my wife and I went on a cruise, and we went to Italy, and here's some, video clips of us in front of the Colosseum or in Pompeii or whatever. Hey, believe it or not, people are interested. If you think they're not, they're interested in travel pictures because maybe they want to go there, or maybe they went there, and they can say, oh yeah, the last time I went to Pompeii, I saw this or saw that. Yeah, I walked on the cobblestones and my legs are sore or something like that. So the more personal you can be, the better fit you're going to be with your target audience. They not only want to know you as a business owner, they want to know you as a human too. Okay. Next, number 47, business challenges. What challenges do you have? And I mean, when you think about it, you may go, I don't want to tell everybody that, I need more business, or I have a problem or something, but it might not even be your business challenge. Let's say you're a CPA, right? You could do a video of, I had a client come in. He never filed his taxes for 3 years. He got a letter from the IRS. He owed, $85,000. oh, that's a business challenge. The guy was ready to file bankruptcy, but I helped him get his taxes filed and negotiate with the IRS on an installment plan, and the guy's good to go now. Something like that, right? So it's a challenge that your business helped resolve for somebody else. Okay? You could do that. Interesting news, industry. What's happening in the industry today, right? What's going on? I do that in my business. If I in my construction management business, if I hear about fires or building collapse, I post it. I don't do a video, but I did. I was interviewed, did several videos on the Florida building collapse, and I'm going to use those. 49 product reviews, like I mentioned before. That's always good to help people, because people want to know if the product is good to buy or not. If it's junk, you might help people from spending their money buying something junk that doesn't work or falls apart or whatever. And then number 50, geez, we got to number 50, hooray. Holiday or seasonal video. Now, I had this idea. You don't have to only do it during Christmas, saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody, from Joe Blow, general contractor. Okay. So I came up with this idea of doing seasonal videos. What does that mean? My idea is every holiday that comes up, I'm going to do a video, Happy 4th of July or Happy Halloween or whatever the holiday is. Okay, I'm going to do a short video, have my company logo there with some contact information, and that's it. Can you imagine? There may be 6 to 8 holidays a year, whatever, and that's your idea of reaching out. And you don't have to sell anything. All you got to do is say, hey, this is Lance Luke from Expert Media Matters, wishing you a happy Halloween. Boom, that's it, right? Then the next video could be, hey, my name is Martin Pia on behalf of Expert Media Matters. We're a digital marketing company, and we're here to wish you happy Hanukkah, and then have a little image or some infographic or something. Anyway, those are just 50 ideas. Some were kind of duplicating, but you twist it around. And hopefully that will help. If you just do one of these, okay, all I ask is just do one and try it out and see what happens. Now, our EMM Lucky 7 tips. EMM stands for Expert Media Matters. Lucky 7, 50 video tips for small business promotion. Start making videos. Edit long videos to snackable ones. What's snackable ones? Snackable ones are short video clips. So let's say you have a long video. And guess what? What are you watching now? You're watching a video. It's a live video. Okay. If you're not on live, then you're going to be watching a recorded video, but it's a video nonetheless. So let's say this video is 1 hour long. If I cut it into snackables, shorter videos, video clips of 10 minutes each, right? Then I end up with how many? I end up with 6 snackable videos, right? Now, if I shorten it to 5-minute video each, now I have 12 videos. So I not only have one 60-minute video, I have now 6 to 12 videos that I can post on my social media or on my websites. Can you imagine that? So I don't have to talk again anymore. I can use the same video and cut it up. Okay. Make promo videos cheap. How do you do that? You can video yourself or have a friend or family member or a business associate take out your phone and do a video of you talking. I mean, how cheaper can you get, right? Also produce different types of videos, like I mentioned. Post videos on all your social media platforms. Okay, and if you do a video and you watch the replay and it's junk, the lighting is bad, you're not making sense, you're talking pidgin English, or the volume is too loud or too soft, redo it. How long does it take to do a 3-minute video? 3 minutes? Or if you do it again, 6 minutes? Or let's say it takes you an hour to do a 3-minute video because you keep making mistakes or whatever. Okay, that's okay, because that time is well spent. If you post your video on social media and you get people to watch it, also be consistent. Just don't go, hey, I attended this webinar on 50 video marketing ideas, and so I'm going to do a video. I'm all gung-ho, let's do one. And you do one, and then you put it on social media, and that's the end of that. And then you don't do any video for the next 6 months. That's not being consistent. You got to constantly, just like you get up in the morning, you go to work, you got to be consistent. And then use AI for ideas and scripts. Okay, AI, right? Everybody's talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Use that to help. I'm not saying all the time it's going to be correct, but you use it as a guide, you get it back, and then you tweak it. Okay, so that's the message. What you miss, okay, on our webinars, we've given a whole bunch of webinars for the past maybe 2 years or maybe 3 years on different marketing methods, from branding, being your own expert, websites, marketing, video, social media, and all of that stuff. Okay, so go to our website and you can watch the videos for free. It's all there. There's handouts and all that too. And then what's coming up, I have my schedule right here handy. What's coming up is lead generation, powered by AI. Okay, and then our 50 best social media post ideas. That's going to really help you. Awesome small business marketing ideas is next. And we got how to lose customers fast or slow, email marketing powered by AI, social media marketing using AI, content creation, social proof in marketing, and there's a whole bunch more. If you go to our website, then you can see our schedule. You can even register now for any of those webinars. And you might ask, well, what website do I go to? You go to askmarketingexperts.now.site. That's the website you go to watch videos and sign up for our future webinars. And then our small business digital marketing consulting company is Expert Media Matters, expertmediamatters.com. And you can go to that site. You got questions, we got answers. Lance Luke and Martin Pea. Before I take questions and answers, just want to do a little promotion about using AI to your advantage. Now, you heard a lot of talk about AI, in fact, too much, right? And everyone's getting in on the bandwagon. Use AI, no wondering why. Now, Martin and I use AI, and we've been using AI since the beginning of this year. How do we use AI? We're using it to build websites. We're using it for lead generation. We're using it for social media posts, blog content, and much, much more. Now, if you tune in to our next webinar, we're going to be talking about specifically how AI can help you as a small business owner. And you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, right? We have the solution for you. You just reach out to us, we'll let you know. And if you already have a website and you need lead generation, or you need ideas for social media posts and that kind of thing, blog content, we can help you with that. So let me go to the Q&A and bring Martin back, see if we got anybody that has any questions. So Martin, I'm going to bring you on.
You are.
Okay, so do we have any comments or questions from anybody?
We've had some that's come in earlier, yes, that I can share with you. The first one we got here is, how can small businesses create high quality promo videos on a budget?
Well, everybody's on a budget now, right? Small business owners, even us, we have a budget, although our budget is maybe bigger than most businesses, but like I mentioned before, if you do not have a video camera, a lot of these newer cameras now can shoot video. Okay, if you don't have one of those, ask around, see who has one, or if you don't, everybody has smartphones that have a camera with video capability. Okay, I would use that. Use your own smartphone and do a selfie video, or have somebody help you, and that's very cheap because you already own the phone, right? So you just got to get your script together as to what you're going to say. Make sure you have a good background and all that, and then just go for it. Just keep doing it. You're gonna make mistakes initially, unless you're a professional, but keep doing it, and then you come up with something pretty decent and you can post, and try it out and see what happens.
Good, Lance, thank you. Yeah, the best thing you can do is get started and do it.
Yeah, that's right.
The next question that's come up is, what are some of the top video ideas that you use for your businesses and company?
Okay, so right now our team is working on for my construction management business. I did a webinar on contractor licensing. Okay, it's basically an offshoot of how to work with a contractor, but people aren't aware of the different contractor licensing. So I did a 60-minute webinar. Martin and I did one, and we made snackable videos. I think we got 10 or 12 videos, or maybe more, out of that one webinar. So we're going to be posting these short snackable videos on our social media. I haven't started doing that yet, but that's how we're using the video. So we're fortunate because we already did the webinar, so we have 1 hour of content. Now, if I had to do it from scratch, right, I would have to do 12 7-minute videos or something like that, and that's going to take a long time, but it can't be done. So fortunately, what we've done is we're repurposing content. Like today's video, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to repurpose it. We can translate it and get the text, right? And from the text, we can use it for blog posts. With the videos, we can make the snackable short form videos and then post it on social media or website. So that's what we're doing. And we're not only doing it for one company, we're working with other companies to do the same thing. I think we got like 8 different businesses we're working with now. So Martin, you're going to be busy.
Sounds good. Good to keep busy.
All right.
Thanks for that response. You wanted to say anything else on that? Any other things you're doing?
No, that's about it.
Oh, okay. Let's see, the next one that comes up here is, how can the video ideas be tailored to people in the music industry?
Okay, that's a good one. Remember long ago, they had these MTV or music videos, right? And everyone was watching those. And it was basically one song that they turned into a video. Okay, so like I mentioned before, you could have these gigs that you're doing. And if you're a musician, you don't even have to have a gig. You can just make one, right? Do a practice session and videotape it, and then put the clip on social media, okay? If you're doing live gigs, that's better yet. So you videotape the live gigs and you put little snippets of songs, right? And show, you have the camera, the video camera showing the group playing, and then you pan, and then you show people dancing on the floor or the audience clapping or whatever, right? And you put it all together. That goes a long way for promotion, right? And just keep doing it and put those videos on your website. What? You don't have a website? Okay, well, you got to build a website, put the videos on your website. Maybe have a special section for videos, right? That people can go to. You feature the main video on your website, and then if they click on the menu, they can go and watch your other videos. So that's a way for musicians to promote, right?
No, that's a good one, yeah. I know you're in the music industry and I know others, so they've, yeah, I've seen a lot of use of videos and other ways too, yeah, but all promoting and sharing their talents, so great ideas. Let's see, the last one that I got here so far is from somebody in your industry. It says, I'm a plumber. How can I use videos in my business?
Okay, so one idea would be, if you're the owner, videotape yourself saying, you know, my name is so-and-so, my company is XYZ Plumbing, and we specialize in, you know, and go down the list, right? The list doesn't have to be 20 items long. You could say, you know, we're here for emergency calls 24/7. You know, we can help with your clogged drain. We can help with any kind of plumbing problem. You have, you know, a leaky faucet, we can do that. You have a toilet overflowing, we can come fix that. You know, just do promotion that way. Or better yet, have somebody videotape one of the workers fixing a running toilet, or fixing a leaky pipe, or digging up a drain pipe to put in a new one, right? Another important video would be really showing how you're taking apart or replacing an old plumbing fixture. Let's say it's an old house and it has like a fixture that was original from 1940, and you might show the fixture and say, you know, this is a collector's item. It belongs in an antique store. Okay, we can't find this at any plumbing store anywhere, so we're going to have to replace this with a new one. And then the next clip would be you taking apart, removing that fixture and installing a new one. Okay, so do you think people aren't interested? People are interested in these kind of things. Well, I can say, if nobody watches that video, I will watch it, because that's the kind of stuff Martin and I would be interested in, right? Same way with a roofing contractor, any type of specialty contractor, same thing, right? If you're a home remodeler, you're remodeling a kitchen or bath, show a before video and then show an after video, or show in between. So there's always videos. I mean, you could take video, and if it's too long, you could edit it out and make it short. Okay, so you don't need to go overboard. And if you don't know how to do it, there's people that specialize in video editing. They have video editing software. There's actually software using AI that you can use to make these video clips out of a long video. So there's different things that you can use. I mean, before, I would have to go to a video editing guy, usually a videographer. He can do the edits and all that. And I tell him the time period. If you look on the video, it's, you know, 1.25 to 3.57. That's the video clip that I want, right? But with AI, you could do that fairly fast. You can do it by subject matter. You can do it by time, different things like that. So technology is getting there. Now it's easier to get things done using all the software programs. I lost track of how many software programs we use. Martin, you remember the list?
No, I don't. It's just too many.
I think it's like at least 10 to 12 now or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got I got crazy stuff, man. I got like software that we can do 3D of buildings. There's one you can just type in some kind of prompt like Lance Luke in front of a high-rise building or something, and then it'll show some kind of image or whatever. But anyway, that's our talk for today about video marketing. If you're a small business owner, you gotta be doing video. If not, you're gonna be left behind. And then pretty soon I'm gonna say you gotta do video, and you gotta be using AI also, or otherwise you're gonna be left behind. I've been studying AI for years, and only like since January this year I started really getting more involved. Before it was just like reading about it and saying, yeah, it's out there. When is it actually gonna, be available? Because it wasn't really available to the general public. And this was in like, I think it came out in November of last year or something, but we just started using it in from the beginning of this year. And man, it saves us a whole bunch of time. The amount of time it saves is crazy. I used to write all my social media posts, all my blog posts, all by scratch, by hand. I mean, to rack my brain thinking about the topic, what I'm going to say. And then now I just give it to AI, said, here, go do this. And then of course, I have to review it first, tweak it, make changes. But then the AI is like a good helper, right? Sometimes it hallucinates and it starts spitting out some gobbledygook, and I'm like, what is this? But then when I look at the prompt I gave it, it wasn't specific enough. So I got to fine tune the prompt so that it gives me, it's like garbage in, garbage out kind of thing, right? So the other thing I like about AI is it doesn't complain. It doesn't ask for a vacation. It doesn't ask for a raise. I mean, it's just kind of crazy that way. But of course, it's not going to take over the world because the AI needs humans to actually help run it. But there's a movie coming out where AI is going to take over the world, and then the humans are going to, get hammered, and then they're not going to be in charge of the world anymore. But it's probably sci-fi or something like that. Anyway, appreciate everybody for attending. Tune in to our next webinar, and we can help. We're all about helping small business owners. If you want to reach out to us, give us a call, send us an email, and I will be willing to talk store with you, see what your issues are, see how we can help and all that. So Martin, you got any last words?
No, just listen to what Lance is sharing, because everything you say is true.
Okay, great. So thank you for attending, and hopefully we'll see you at the next upcoming webinar. Oh, by the way, for small business owners, there's a small business fair coming up, but I forgot what the date was. So we'll be letting you know in short order. All right, thank you. See you at the next webinar. Mahalo. Aloha.
Aloha.